bienvenidos to Adventures in Spanish. Yo me llamo Kelly and I'm the owner of Adventures in Spanish, and I've been delivering fun and engaging Spanish lessons for over 10 years. I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful to all of you for your support over the years. Today I run and I teach over 100 students a week, and this is growing all the time. So muchísimas gracias for your support. That's just been amazing. Thank you. Muchas gracias. So in this video, I'm going to take you on a whistle-stop tour of the current courses that we have got for your children. ¿Listo? Vamos. Okay, so the classes that I'm running at the moment for children are daytime classes. That means that they are suitable for children that are receiving an education at home. Yeah, I was going to say in casa, una educación en casa, yeah? They're homeschooled, home educated, or world schooling families. And so they have daytime availability. And I'm running 10 different classes for your children. So there's something for everybody. Starting at 6 years old. So I'm running a key stage, we call it a key stage 2 in England. It's a beginner's class for children aged between 6 and 11 years old. These have been so popular. I'm now running 3 different classes. Mondays, these are all British Standard Time, by the way. So Mondays, 12 o'clock, Tuesdays, 10 o'clock, and Fridays, 10 o'clock. These are 45-minute lessons, and they are so much fun. We have Tico, el Tucán, coming to meet the children. We do some work in the workbook so that children get to learn from an early age how to read in Espanol, how to write some words in Espanol, how to do some translations as well. And there's always lots of games too. Once children have progressed through the beginners classes, I run an improvers class on a Monday from 2 till 3. So it's a slightly longer class, because by the time children are ready for that class, they're able to concentrate for a little bit longer. So it's from 2 till 3, a full hour long class, and it's a continuation of the beginners class. You do need to have some Spanish before you go into the improvers class, obviously. But if you're unsure as to whether your child would be best suited to the beginners or the improvers class, not a problem. Get in touch with me. We can arrange a call and we can have a chat to see which of the classes is most suitable for them. So what happens when your child gets a little bit older? Well, from the age of 11 to 14, or there and thereabouts, because of course children learn and develop at different stages. So if you've got a 10-year-old who is responsible, enough to join a slightly older group, you don't want them in the younger group, then they're very welcome to join what we call our Key Stage 3 class. So this is beginners classes for 11 to 14-year-olds. These have been really popular as well, and they usually run at capacity. So I run 2 of these classes, one on a Monday, one on a Tuesday, Tuesdays 12 till 1, and Wednesday mornings 10 till 11. Again, they're hour-long lessons, and once children have progressed through that course, they can then move on to my improvers class. Now the improvers class for the same age group is on a Thursday, 2:30 till 4 p.m. Again, so you can see how I'm gradually starting to increase the length of the classes as the children are learning more and they're feeling more confident with the language. And I like to stretch them, I like to challenge them. And in the longer classes, in the improvers class, we do a lot of group activity work as well, and there's a lot more speaking. I do usually set a bit of homework as well, activities for the children to do in between the lessons in the improvers classes. Not so much in the beginners classes. Now, if your child is loving Espanol with Adventures in Spanish, they can then move on to our GCSE or IGCSE group. Now, in September, I am launching a pre-GCSE group, which will just run for 1 year to bridge the gap between the previous group and the GCSE group. But for the time being, which has been working absolutely fine, we have the GCSE or the iGCSE group. Again, it's an hour and a half, 1.5 hours a week on a Wednesday, 2:30 till 4, and we go through the GCSE Spanish syllabus in a general way. So I prepare students for their AQA Spanish Foundation and Higher papers, the Edexcel Pearson and the CIE, the Cambridge exam. What happens is, as we progress through the syllabus, when we get closer to the exam date, students usually need some additional one-to-one support to particularly prepare for their oral exam, but also to do some exam-specific questions. Although I do bring resources into the lessons from all of the exam boards, just to make sure that children are getting exposure to all of the different exam boards. And of course, on a Monday between 3 and 4 o'clock, I run a teens conversation class. Now this can be for anybody. You don't have to be working towards an exam, although these classes are really beneficial and do help prepare students for their oral exam. It's not syllabus specific though, although we do it by topic. So dining out, shopping, going on holiday, those kind of topics. It's not directly linked to the syllabus, although it does provide very, very important additional support for children who are preparing for the GCSE exam. And so you hear me talk about these lessons, you see me posting about them on social media, you've seen it on my website, you might have even checked out my YouTube channel and had a look at some of the videos I do there. But it's very difficult for me to video and live stream lessons for safeguarding reasons. So what I do is I offer a free trial lesson. And I usually run these every fortnight. It's a 30-minute free lesson. You can book onto it, come and have a look and see what learning Spanish with Adventures in Spanish is really like. I'll pop details of the next free lesson that's coming up in a couple of weeks around this video somewhere. Also, if you sign up to my newsletter, then you'll get the notification as soon as I have the next date. And of course, to support all of this fabulous learning that goes on, I run Spanish immersion trips. I'm not going to go into too much detail about those now. That's for another video that I've done. But just so that you know, when your child is learning Espanol, it's so important they're immersed in the language as much as possible. So to give homeschooled, home-educated, world schooling children the opportunity to practice their Spanish in Spain with native speakers, I organise annual and biannually Spanish immersion trips to Spain. So check out my website for details of that if that's something that you might be interested in. So there we go. I told you it would be a whistle-stop tour. Lots going on here in Adventures in Spanish. And I do, of course, also offer private one-to-one lessons. If you're interested in private lessons for your child, just pop me an email and I'll let you know my availability. Okay, well, I think that's everything. If you, of course, have any questions about any of the courses that I'm running, please do get in touch. You can book a call with me as well if you'd like to discuss any specific requirements. Well, happy Spanish learning, and I hope to see you and your child very pronto. Adios.